What is up, people? Today on Driving Through Life, we're gonna put an intake on the Dodge Ram. All right, if you've been following the series on the Dodge, the 2010 Dodge Ram pickup, I've been doing a couple of things to it. It's all come together real nice. Ice come together real nice, tell you what. First thing we did is we actually debadged it, took most of the badges off. I actually still have a couple that I need to put on here, but we took the Dodge Ram off. We took the actual Ram off and replaced it with a black one on the front as well as the back. Episode 2, we got new fender flares for it, and we actually rhino lined them, put these bad boys on. They look awesome. In the last episode, we actually put the new headlights on. Let me get you a good shot of them. Nice and dark. Look at that. No more chrome from that stock shit. Now, the last trick that we're going to pull for a little while, at least on the truck, is we're going to get rid of this intake and put the brand new K&N intake on it, which I'm pumped about. This is the last one of my Christmas presents. Oh yeah, and we got to put these Hemi badges on because, Hemi. So for this install, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're just going to do a time lapse of the whole thing because it should be pretty straightforward. I've put on a lot of intakes, so this should be, like I said, pretty straightforward. You just have a little tubing that needs to come off. The directions, I'll probably light those on fire because, I'm a man. I don't need no directions. If I need anything, I'll just YouTube it, which might be why you're here right now. So I'll show you how to do this. We'll get it all wrapped up. And then towards the end of the video, I am going to reveal the newest project here at Lost Socket Garage. I'm pumped for it, super excited. Oh, you can almost see a little bit of it right there. No, can't see it all. So, sorry. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If this content helps you out at all, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. It means a whole hell of a lot to smaller channels like me to know that you guys are out there and digging the content. So without further ado, let's get her done. thing I noticed is that that line is going to be very long and it has to go straight up. Canon does provide this clip, so I cut off a little piece of hose and I'm going to cinch it in there with the extra connecting thingies we have. Here's a little tip with the fuel hose. It's ridiculously hard to get that T or that L onto it. So I just took the cover back off because it just pops right off. So you don't want to get all your clamps on. Get the T in, get the clamp on, leave a clamp loose here, and then we'll be able to just slide the intake on. Way easier. So let's look at the finished product. Like I said, we got this this joint put in. We tightened everything up. I definitely wait to the last to tighten all these bolts because there's a lot of wiggling that needs to happen with these K&N filters to fit. So looks great, fits great. Let's see how it sounds. Oh yeah. Gives a little hiss at the end. Sounds great. Looks great. Did you hear record? Cool. This old lady with her dog right now. Very judgmental eyes. All right, so we did the install on our 2010 Dodge Ram 1500 K&N. It went in pretty fine. I tell you, the hardest part of it was actually getting that L piece that's underneath to actually fit into the vacuum hose. It was ridiculous. I had to use a heat gun. I was like chewing on it to loosen the vacuum hose up a little bit. It was ridiculously hard. Probably could have had it done 30, 45 minutes sooner if it wasn't for that, but c'est la vie, it's done right. And why do we do it, kids? Stickers, sticker power. I have earned the right to put this K&N sticker on my truck. So, K&N says that this truck looks like a bump in 15 horsepower and 17 foot-pounds of torque. They included the Dyno Sheet. I like that. I don't believe it, but I like that, and it makes cool noises. So, moving on. Next thing we're going to do to this truck is probably give it a good wash and call it good for a little while. The next thing we're going to do is move on to our next project. Now, this is something you should be excited about. This one rings true to my heart because I love little shitbox cars. Now, when I bought this car, I was like, oh my God, I love this little shitbox car. And my Pocahontas, she was like, why do you call it a shitbox? And I was like, well, because it's kind of a piece of shit, but I really, really love driving it. So, here is Lost Sockets Garage next project, 03 WRX wagon. Woo! Part of the wagon mafia now. Now, I got a ton of stuff to do to this car. I actually got a really, really good deal on this car. I'm going to do a few things to it. I'm going to be doing some body work. I'm going to be putting an exhaust on it because right now it doesn't have an exhaust on it. And my neighbors hate me enough with just the GTO. But this is going to be just kind of a little drive around car. I may fix and flip it. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with it yet, but I got such a good deal on it that I had to take advantage of it. Now I'm excited about this. There's a ton of work that needs to be done. This thing has 236,000 miles on it. The reason I really love it is it only has about 28 on the motor. So future episodes of Driving Through Life, I am going to be taking you with me on this little journey, doing some body work to her. There's substantial rust on a lot of the wheel wells, as you can see kind of in the back. So we're going to be doing a lot of body work. We're going to be throwing on exhaust. We're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff to this car. So stay tuned to the future. Now, if you enjoyed any of the content, if it was helpful at all, do the YouTube stuff. Subscribe, really helps out tiny little channels like myself. Give me comments. Let me know if you found easier ways to do that intake or if there's quicker ways to get that vacuum hose on. Let me know what you want to see done to the bug eye. Super excited for future episodes. Thanks for joining us. Go out there. Be happy. Don't be a dick. And as always, keep on driving.